we, the people, were going to decide where the money was going to be spent and what it was going to be spent on.
It's about building communities, it's about improving services, and it's about ensuring that people have better knowledge about what public money is spent on.
It's about giving people in the communities a bit of responsibility.
For the community, giving them a chance to vote on how the money's spent, it's been absolutely superb.
In recent years, local authority areas across the country have been piloting a range of participatory budgeting initiatives where local people meet together to vote on how money is spent in their communities. These events have been well supported and created a lot of interest and enthusiasm, which has been captured in filmed records of some of the voting days in Bradford, Keighley, Lewisham, Newcastle, Poulton and Salford. This film aims to show a selection of highlights from around the country, as well as offering some pointers for the future. We've got a lot of people from Keighley coming here to make decisions around how money is spent in their neighbourhoods. They're voting directly on how the money gets spent. That's what we're doing today. They'll have had a very positive and empowering experience, we hope.
We asked them to specify that it would benefit the people of Poulton and would help to create a stronger community. That's our emphasis.
Most people were saying to me, you won't get people turning out on a Saturday afternoon to come and support something like this. You know, you'll get 10 people if you're lucky.
The turn-up today shows how passionate they are about it.
It was very exciting, actually, to see so many different people and so many different groups all gearing themselves up for all their presentations.
There are some wonderful bids. I mean, I've had a look through the literature myself, and there are some really good schemes seeking funding today. So I think we've got tough competition.
Relatively small, in fact very small amounts of money can produce a tremendous effect.
We are asking for basically £600, £10,000,
£2,500,
£1,450,
£1,661. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I'd like to introduce you to Ebony Harrison, who's a member of the Schools Council from Morecambe Bay Primary School.
We went round to different classes and the children told us one main thing, that they did not have enough to play with at playtime.
We are bidding today for £2,000 to upgrade our training material.
Today we're asking for £2,000 to replace old instruments and to purchase a much needed uniform for the Academy Band to give it a real identity.
What we do works. Home Office have done studies on our project, and it's proven to reduce burglary crime by 28%.
Please everybody here, 4,000's not a lot of money.
We eat great food and we have a little giggle. On exercise day we have a little wiggle.
Votes are being counted right now.
Yes.
How do you feel? Are you nervous?
I am fairly nervous, yes. My palms are quite sort of clammy.
It's not going to be done from us at the top, at the council. It's going to be done from the people in the community who are going to select which projects get funding today. And we hope that they realise then how difficult it is for resources to be allocated and the different balances that have to be made.
I don't envy anybody who has to make these sort of decisions at all, really.
The figures goes into this system, we then transfer it onto here and then rank them. Every vote counts. 1 point could sway the vote or sway the fact that a group cannot be funded. So it is a huge responsibility.
We've worked really hard on this.
No, not nervous really.
No, we're not nervous about that at all. Yeah, we're just hoping.
I feel as if I should be able to get that, really. I feel confident in getting that, but then I feel nervous about if I don't get it. I'm not really thinking about not getting it, I'm thinking about getting it, really. I feel nervous if I think about not getting it. Yeah, I feel nervous, yeah.
We're about to talk you through which projects have been successful. So, the project that scored the most points was
project number 37.
It's Vivian Tizard.
absolutely delighted to have got our award. We came second out of all groups, so it's brilliant.
We can all eat again now.
The most moving thing of all is when we come to, we see who's getting the money, and then we say, does anybody want to give back a bit of their money to help another project or two get funded?
£100 from the school there.
We were asked if there were any groups that could donate a bit of our funding back into the pot, and we did do that.
We spent £100
and we donated 100.
I've had a mixed day. This morning I got support for the Drystone Radio project that I'm part of, and this afternoon I came with my table tennis bat bouncing my ball on it and got absolutely nothing. But there, that's democracy, isn't it?
Did you get any funding?
I didn't, no. But then have been invited by the councillor to attend in a couple of weeks another programme where you can talk about future funding.
I've been really pleased. It's a bit like throwing a party, something like this. You think it's going to be, or you're worried that it might be a disaster, and it's been anything but a disaster. I think it's been a successful first try at participatory budgeting in Salford, and I hope we can go from strength to strength.
At the end of the day, everyone on the day was largely a winner, because even the projects that didn't manage to get voted through in the events themselves, they were actually signposted to other sources of funding. So in a way, You Decide acted as like a catalyst for bringing more money into the area.
Community empowerment. Let's see. We don't make the decisions. This is down to the local community. Probably in 4 years of being a councillor, probably the best day of my life.
They are given real opportunities in a democracy to be part of the decision-making process, and if this doesn't get rid of citicism in society, I don't know what will.
It's been great in terms of building cohesion within communities with young and old people from different backgrounds and different areas coming together.
I think one of the big things that came out of it was the link that can come between the old people and the young people.
Bring women and children, both from the Christian background and the Muslim background, together, where they can mix and learn about each other's religions.
It's certainly meeting policing targets, it's involving youths, it's getting them involved. There's one or two different areas as young children that are coming up and saying what they want, and that's most important, to find out what they want, not people that are based in offices deciding what the community want.
It shows how many really committed, imaginative people that live in the local area and that really want to make a difference.
We know from experience that when people actually go through a participatory budgeting process, they come out of it believing that they have made a vital difference to the decisions which affect their lives.
It's the first time anything like this, or I've done any presentation or anything like this, so it's been a great opportunity for myself, but for the community, giving them a chance to vote on how the money's spent has been absolutely superb, and just to know that you've got the support of the community has been absolutely fantastic.
We're delighted that the needs of the children have been recognised, and that they do feel that they've had a voice in making decisions and influencing decisions, and they've seen the way the decision-making and democratic process works, and it's been an all-round wonderful opportunity for the children, and to come out at the end of the day with some money for the school is an added bonus.
The next step is to talk more with colleagues at Lancaster City Council about how they might be able to use some of their mainstream budgets to do participatory budgeting in the future.
We're currently developing a 5-year plan. We're at the early stages of this now, spending this year budgets in 5 wards, council money, mainstream budgets, and I think we'll be looking to develop that further and wider over the next period of time.
I think there is sufficient awareness now of PB, and there are enough organisations who've experienced its benefits, and that will not go away. The value the PB unit offers in that respect is that we can help that process by ensuring that lessons learned are passed on to others, that risks and issues are passed on to others, and we can feed other people's experiences into those organisations who are looking at PB for the first time.
You know, you can't go through an event like that and really feel the buzz and the energy that you get on the day without thinking this has to go somewhere, this can't stop here.
Have you enjoyed today's event? 97% yes, that is
your opinion, a good way to spend public money? 95% of you have voted yes.